Last time on GAalaxy, Sweetdom and Scorchland got absolutely pummeled by multiple wars, as the dead spirits were declared war on by the Blessed Brutes, which left them with one population in the end with a new village, which I have renamed the Sourmen. But now for this week's votes. Ashland has declared peace with the Footmen, not wanting the full might of an untouched orc nation, as Merkin and the Calmarian Empire have also declared peace on the Blessed Brutes to save themselves from a beating. Albert Lee declared rebellion on the Footmen, and we'll find out if that succeeded later on. Same with the Sourmen declaring rebellion on the Blessed Brutes. With that, the Blessed Brutes and the Footmen have both declared war on Albert Lee. How will Albert Lee face against this massive threat? We'll have to find out. But last, but certainly not least, the dead spirits have decided to try and spore the Calmarian Empire. Once again, we'll have to find out when the video starts. But for now, let's roll the intro. Welcome back, everybody, to WorldBox and to GAalaxy Episode 5. You saw the intro, let's get into it. First off, Merkin, they declared peace with the Blessed Brutes, and the Calmarians with the Blessed Brutes. So I'm just gonna peace the Blessed Brutes. And also with that, Ashland declared peace. Now for the rebellions. The Sourmen did a rebellion on the Blessed Brutes, which failed, but not in the way that they expected, because, surprisingly, it landed on themselves. And with only one population in one village, nothing's gonna happen, but I still thought it was pretty funny. As for Albert Lee, their attempt on the Footmen failed. Just flat out failed. But yeah. But time for wars, and of course, the Footmen on Albert Lee, and the Blessed Brutes also on Albert Lee. So now it's just one giant war, the corrupt fight, and oh my god, it does not look good. But also, Albert Lee has some soldiers in the orc territory, with an army of 26, but Albert Lee has a large amount of its own armies here as well. So they might actually stand a tiny bit of a chance before their armies get shreked. But now for the dead spirits, they have tried to cause spores in the Calmarian Empire, which failed. Would have been interesting to have that, but nope. So now we are going to get started, and we're going to start in slow motion as we watch the big fight that happens here. I'll probably put on some cinematic music, so let's go. Oh. Well, that was fast. Okay. But, yep, the Blessed Brutes are now sending in their armies. Albert Lee is sending in theirs as well. This guy's really slow, especially he's crippled. Well, now we're going to bump it up to 1x speed, and let's get going. So, for those of you who might not know, or if you watch this and aren't in the Discord for some reason, you might not know that supposedly the Blessed Brutes were supposed to be in a non-aggression pact with Albert Lee, though that didn't happen for obvious reasons, because backstabbery and stuff. What's up here? Oh, it's the wizard. Oh, and there's a giant. And the giant just got killed by the wizard. Well, either way, ooh, tornado. Oh, and the Calmarian and Albert Lee lands. If it's able to oh, it's going straight for the army. We aren't in Kansas anymore. But either way, oh my god, that's a lot of army. At least Albert Lee's trying to send in their army too. This village must be nearly dead. Yep, it's completely gone. Calmarian Empire was just trying to have that, but... Huh, strange. Oh, the wizard killed a king. 253 kills, oh my god. Here's not a giant, but a mushroom roided guy. Looks like the footmen have a boat that they're loading up, currently with 62 people. Albert Lee is setting up a new village even amongst this giant war. And why are they trying to send their soldiers to this boat? Never mind, the boat is leaving. They should hopefully stop and fight the orcs. Oh, where'd that go? Where'd that go? Where was that? Oh, that happened in the Calmarian Empire, right near the top. Destroyed some houses, but not too much to stop their stuff. Once again, this village is getting absolutely destroyed. Goran Batil is gone. It may be too late for anyone to stop the orcs. With the two orc nations of the Footmen and the Blessed Brutes, the only one that theoretically should be able to stop them is each other. Oh, and it looks like we're now in the Age of Hope again. That's cool. Blessed Brutes are just... Their armies are just cresting over the hill, and they're just speeding their way along. Good thing that isn't even their army. That's just civilians. They're going in to fight the armies. But the armies have the weapons of Albert Lee. Oh my god, a lightning strike. How is there a lightning strike? Another lightning strike. How is that happening? There's not even a rain cloud. Maybe somebody had energized from a future, or not a future, a past lightning storm. But Albert Lee's down to almost under 100 population. Let's look at the stats of this war. The corrupt fight has been fought for 27 years. 572 dead. With Albert Lee having 10 soldiers, 103 population, 459 dead. While Merkin, the Footman, and Blessed Brutes, in a combined total, have 640 population, 199 soldiers, and 113 deaths. This war has been absolutely brutal, and they're getting cut through like a hot knife in butter. Maybe... Oh, never mind. I guess there is still some clouds, so maybe that lightning strike was clouds. Oh, or the favorite Lee was just killed. Oh, hold on. Where's the king? There's King Albert. Let's watch him in his final moments before he gets killed off by some orcs. He has no kills. Hopefully he'll be able to get a kill, though, before the end of this. Though with how many orcs are around him, most likely not. And he's gone. And they got all of his nice stuff as well. With Albert Lee under 30 population, they're falling. And the Footmen come in for the final blow. With their bows, they're just shooting up the place like an American school.
For middle school musical time, boys.
Take a seat, everybody.
Wait,
Everyone, let's point our guns at him while we're seated. It's like the U.S. school system.
I can say that because I'm an American who went to a school. Oh, they're launching lots of fireballs. Launching a lot of pyromaniacs. Well, Albert Lee is gone. But it looks... an alliance between the Calmarian Empire and the Blessed Brutes If this goes through, that would be legendary. They'd be able to stand an actual chance against some of these nations. But we'll have to see. Watch and find out. And never mind, they stopped already. Let's just make sure. Yep, they stopped already. Sourmen are at 8 population up here. The world is at peace. Oh, cool. This guy killed the wizard. Nice. Now the Calmarian Empire has a super overpowered soldier. As all the armies are just dispersing back to their lands. The footman's boat has arrived again, and now they're going to be boarding it. And they're already on their way home. Okay, and finally the Kingdom of Outwardly was destroyed. And for the first time ever, Merkin has built a new colony in the old Albertly lands. We'll have to see what they do now. I will now bump it up to 2 times speed, so that we can get this stuff along and see if any plans are made. Calmarian Empire nearly at 550. Sourmen at 15, and the Calmarian Empire is planning war. Who will that be against? The Blessed Brutes. All that talk of peace in the Discord, all for nothing. You know what, I want to keep it on 2 times speed. Ooh, Blessed Brutes are planning war. Against Ashland, of all people. Interesting. And the Footmen, too. Who will they go against? Merkin! Well, we may be getting some really tough fights here for both nations. Well, all nations, except for the Sourmen, because they are puny and tiny right now. Yep, the Calmarian Empire has declared war on Blessed Brutes. The armies along the borders are about to meet. Slowly but surely, they're going in to fight. This army should also be moving in soon as well. As these, the big armies from the main capital are moving on in. As Ashland puts up a village right next to where the war zone is going to be. The Footmen, they finally done it. They are soon going to take the continent for themselves. What's the stats like? Okay, so it's called the Bad War. 40 dead to 10 dead. I don't know how that makes sense. It does not. 554 to 466 and 124 to 75. Yeah, the Calmarian Empire's armies over here just got absolutely wrecked. And now even the main orcs are just coming in. They're just destroying everything. At least they're somewhat holding. They need a lot of bows here, honestly. They just need a lot of bows. As for this, the Footmen they're loading up a boat when they're right there. But it does look like the elves and the orcs are fighting again over here. With the elves absolutely getting cut through and shot at from these orcs. But at least now this army should be moving in, hopefully. As this boat over here is probably going to land on this over here. But I mean, they already have orcs here beating up tents and beating up children. So, they should be fine. They have 4 people on here. Probably mild reinforcements. And that army that was on the border is now moving. Probably to load up onto a boat. The orcs' armies are getting depleted as the super fire soldiers coming in. Where is he? Where'd he go? Okay, there he is. Nope, not him. I am starring him because I want to see what he does. Is he on fire? Yep, he is on fire. Hopefully. That's sad. He's gonna die. Well, let's see. Okay, yep, they got the fire staff in there. They better give it to a soldier, because they're gonna need it, and fast. That's like one of their only ways to combat the orcs. Absolute fire. As the footmen have launched their full army on this one small village, which they are absolutely destroying. And there they go. Now they just gotta wait on the next boat. The orcs up here have destroyed one of the villages, as they have 2 separate armies already up here, with 3 population left in this village. Where could they be? Is this guy? Yeah, this is one. With the Shadow Eagle. And there they go. Man, these orcs are fast, and especially when they run on roads, which unfortunately they can't make. Let's look at the war. 101 deaths to 358. Ah, God, this is seriously why, at the beginning of all these map wars and stuff, people have to combine their efforts to kill off the orcs. Otherwise, this is what's going to happen. I guess it's a good thing I'm planning on only one orc nation next season. Which I may have to let you guys choose how many nations there will be, and which orc nation you want. Would you want the Blessed Brutes? Would you want the Footmen? Or would you want Strongjaw from Season 2? Just let me know, and I'll do it. Actually, that'll be same with the Elves, the Humans, and the Dwarves as well, to figure out which one you want where. A majority of the populations left in these front villages are just children. You're gonna see there's at least 20 children just running here that are getting massacred. The Calmaran Empire does have a new army up here to fight off the remaining orcs that are in their borders. Hopefully they'll be able to build up, have their children grow up, and be able to rebuild their once great city of Rome. This village has been fairly untouched, actually. Same with the GAalaxy. The footmen's boat seems to have landed, and now they're sending all of their armies over to the Merkin. It is only a matter of time before they are defeated by the grace of the warrior clans. They even have a boat loaded up here. How many people? 20 people. We'll see where they go. It looks like they're heading over to Merkin anyway. Never mind, they docked at a dock. Alrighty. We're going with this guy with his perfect club. He's gonna be one of the first people to go in and fight, besides the bowman. But let's go. And Merkin has been destroyed. Well, at least the capital of Rua has been destroyed. With I don't know. Hopefully no one. Because you know what happened last time? They survived on the thin of a hair. And the footmen are getting up another village. This village up here has been absolutely ransacked by these orcs. There's not much left that they can do. The war has been terrible for them. They've lost nearly 3 times as much population as... Well, they've lost 3 times as much as the orcs, which is unfortunate. The Sourmen they actually got up a second village. Back in their original lands even. Though they do have to try and take over the rest of them. Ashland's been at 300 population. That's pretty new. That's pretty good. Footmen's most likely going to just try and take over the rest of their continent. Seeing as they are pretty much uncontested now. But how will they do against the Blessed Brutes? We'll have to see. That's where I think I'm going to end it for today. End it on a massive war. End it on the cliffhanger of the Sourmen and Ashland alliance. If it does actually go through. Actually, I'll probably wait until that's done. And then I'll end it. Got some massive armies fighting from the Calmarian Empire and the Blessed Brutes, as Ashland and the Sourmen are looking to declare an alliance. Which if they do, that would be pretty good. Pretty good. Though there is a large army moving through the Ashland lands of the Blessed Brutes, going in to fight off the Calmarian Empire. All this village has finally been hit by the orcs. Mior, there's only 6 population left. 5 population. There's 4 population in Irum now. There's a lot of soldiers in there. And the village has been destroyed. That has been destroyed. They're so close on this alliance. Once this is done, I'm going to end it. Let's see. What's their alliance name going to be? The Air Treaty. Alrighty. Well, I think that's going to be where I end it today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the like button. Leave a comment if you want to. It really helps me out. And join the Discord if you want to join these events such as this. And get ready for the next season. Or other videos I may do. But with that, farewell, goodbye.